6. The Angels pitched well, allowing only 3 hits.
From inside Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida, the show has an NL East matchup. It's the New York Mets taking on the Miami Marlins. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singing a guy who could change this game with one swing of the bat, Jeff McNeil. He, of course, leads their team in home runs.
Yeah, Boog, he's been such a force at the plate, and it seems like every time he connects, the ball is traveling out of the ballpark. So when you have such a threat like that, other guys in the lineup should get good pitches to hit because they're trying to get those outs instead of having to face him in a big situation.
First pitch coming your way next. Just a little bit away from first pitch. Today's starting pitcher, Dontrelle Willis. How about a report on him, Chris?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
All right, ready to go here. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Starling Marte. Ball to strike.
Nope, outside.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Two down. Got him swinging.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Now Keith Hernandez swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone cold take.
Man at first. Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, David Wright, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Smash to the left side. Fires across the diamond. That's out number 3. Mets strand 1. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And towing the slab in this one, Justin Verlander. And as usual with him singing, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Boog, over 200 career wins. That's a lot by today's standards. Tells you about the longevity of his career, his ability to work deep into games, even when he doesn't have his best stuff.
We go to the bottom of the first. Luis Arraez stands in. And 1-2. Chris, when you look at Justin Verlander, what makes him so good on the mound?
Well, I would say in the prime of his career, the fact that as the game went on and he got deeper into his outing, he actually gained more velocity and became more crisp. So he was one of those classic pitchers that you said, if we don't get him early, we're not going to get him at all.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Makes the catch for the out. And time now for the Marlins lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
And that one is lifted in the air. Nimmo racing, makes the catch.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 outs, base is empty. And at the plate for Miami, Gary Sheffield. And here it comes. And fouled off. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And the Marlins down quietly. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back. New inning getting started. Here's Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso.
The wind of the pitch. Strike 2. And a pitch. And there's a ball. Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
Up the middle. Arise. Now a jump throw. Awesome play there.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance. Had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Here's a 1-1. That one pushed to the left and foul. The pitch. Swings and misses, and there's 2 away.
Nice, doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone, so as a hitter you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
Two outs. And down on strikes. And that is that. Down in order go the Mets. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Miami. Now here is Mike Lowell.
The designated hitter, Mike Lowell.
They say you win. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings and misses, struck him out.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
And now, Munetaka Murakami. They say you win. Pitch misses there. 2-2.
It's a good take.
No score here in the second. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, it's safe to say he won't be getting invited to the charity golf tournament this offseason.
Now it's Yuli Gurriel. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. Got him! Dave Lawrence rings him up. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Verlander moved to first. Murakami back in standing. You know, it's no surprise that Jazz Chisholm Jr. is good at baseball. His grandmother, Patricia Coakley, actually played shortstop for the Bahamian national softball team. And get this, she didn't retire until her 60th birthday. She started to play soft toss with Jazz when he was only 2 years old. The 1-2. Good eye right there. And now it's filled up.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Jesus Sanchez to bat next. Next offering is fouled back. Left-hand hitter waits. In the air out towards right center. Nimmo running hard to get it. Makes the grab after a long run. And that will end the inning. One left for Miami. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. And now here's Jeff McNeil. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles, so to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
Throws to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
The left Yoenis Cespedes.
And now it's Yoenis Cespedes. Top of the third, no score. There's a swing and a drive. That's down. One hops off the wall. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Back to the top of the Mets order. And now Starling Marte. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Gets the call. And the count 1-2. One out and a runner at second. Oh, and he hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
I think he kind of leaned into that one.
The 1-2. In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. The pitch. Double play ball to second. And that one handled over to Segura. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Now
Mike Piazza up now for the Mets.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And a count 1-2.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and get out of this little jam.
Rips that one to right. He's got it. And the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. And we are still scoreless. Back here at the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. And now for the Marlins, Jesus Sanchez. Left-hand batter waits. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a pitch. Hard hit left side. Fires over to Hernandez. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
The catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Jacob Stallings now. The next offering misses. 2-1. There's a strike. The 2-2 on the way. That one drifts inside. And he walked him.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Now it's the second baseman, Luis Arias. 0 for 1 with a fly out. Here's a 1-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Gene Segura at the plate here. Flied out his first time. The pitch. They say you win. This one in the dirt. Piazza fires the first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Marlins leave one. Still no score. On to the fourth, and the batter now, David Wright. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And a base hit up the middle.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Kicks and fires. Down and in, moved his feet.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag and get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
3-2 now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Here comes a pitch. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second, and great jump.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And now it's Frankie Lindor, a switch hitter batting right. Lindor swings and blasts one deep left field, and it slams off the bottom of the wall, and they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. But they push across 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and nobody left on. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Mets 1 and the Marlins 0. Back here in Lone Depot Park, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Gary Sheffield. kicks and deals. In there at the knees for a strike.
You know, these Marlins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And that one moves his feet.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And that's ball 4.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
And now the DH, Mike Lowell. His first at bat was a strikeout. Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 1-2. And a 1-2. Good eye right there. Diving stop at first. The throw. Lindor. That's one. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Munetaka Murakami, the next up for the Marlins. He was plunked in his first trip to the plate. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. The pitch. And now it's 3-2.
3-2.
The Marlins yet to pick up a hit here. Well struck right field. That one back there. And that is gone. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Yuli Gurriel, the next up for the Marlins. And now 1-2. Righty delivers. Next offering is outside. And downstairs. Three and two. Payoff pitch. On the ground, right side. Hernandez takes it himself. Play made. That ends the inning. One for the Marlins on the solo shot. All even now at 1-1. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. It's amazing we get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Drops one down in front of the plate. In time to Gurriel. Got him trying to bunt for a hit.
Perhaps he rushed just a little bit, didn't set the angle as the infield was back right there, and that's pretty much a gimme for a bunt base hit. Just didn't quite put it where he wanted to right there.
And now Yoenis Cespedes. And a count 1-2. The pitch. That one drilled left field. Out. Number 2. Starling Marte up to hit. Hit in the air, right field. Sheffield makes the grab. And that is that. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. Score remains tied 1-1. Bottom of the inning. And at the plate for Miami, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
The 2-1. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
So digging in, Jesus Sanchez. Grounded out his first time. And a 1-1. Now this is a rocket to left. Cespedes makes the play, and there's one down.
Now batting, the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Jacob Stallings, the next up for the Marlins.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Save at second, and he easily steals the bag.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or guys are going to be running all game.
Runner at second here, one gone. And now the count is even.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Next offering is fouled back. Verlander throws over, and he's back in on a dive. And now the count filled up 3-2. Luis Arias in the on-deck circle. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the wall. Very gritty.
Back to the top of the Miami order. Luis Arias getting ready to hit. Runners at first and second with one gone. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Right, makes the catch for the second out.
Gonna have to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Next one is off the plate, and the count is 3-1. Gary Sheffield, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. And the righty deals. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. In the air, left field, Cespedes on his way over, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Marlins strand a pair. Score remains deadlocked at 1. And welcome back. Top 6. And stepping in for New York, Keith Hernandez. The 1-1. The other way. Jumps, but it's off his glove. And he'll be safe at first.
Now batting, the catcher,
Mike Piazza up now for the Mets. The 1-1. Just missed. Slider clips the zone. Smoked into left field, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
David Wright up now for the Mets. And a pitch. Bounce to the right. Into the outfield, base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at-bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And next for the Mets, Pete Alonso. This guy with light tower power. And it's fouled away.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. 1 runs in. Here's the throw to the plate. Slide, save. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Dontrell Willis won't go any further tonight, and he kept him in it even though he's in line for the loss right now. New arm when we come back. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Tanner Scott.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And now the lefty just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And here it comes. In the air, left field. He's there. He's got it. 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Here's Francisco Lindor.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Fastball almost got him there. Here's the 2-2. That one missed.
Okay.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Jeff McNeil stands in. And he deals. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
And the 2-2. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Base hit into the outfield. The throw home. The run comes in from second, and they lead by 4.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Runners at the corners here, one away. Now the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. On a line, base hit. In comes the run from third to add on. It's 6-1.
Couple of singles back to back. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Starling Marte. And the next pitch is way outside. Lifted in the air, right center field. Sheffield settles under it and makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
The first baseman, number 17, Keith Hernandez.
Keith Hernandez now at the plate. 1 for 3. The pitch. And that'll load the bases.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
New pitcher on now, JT Shagwar. He's making his second appearance of the season.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Marlins, number 84, JT Shagwar.
Base is full, 2 gone. And here is Mike Piazza. At the belt and fires. Popped up. Base hit and a run in to score. Another comes in to score, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. That one probably had no business ending up as a base hit, but he got just enough of it to muscle it to the outfield. And that pitch was well in off the plate. A tough one to handle, but he gets rewarded.
David Wright up now for the Mets. 2-1 now. That one missing inside. And strike 2. 2 on, 2 outs. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. First and second, 2 down. Got him. Out number 3. But they take the lead on a huge 7-run outburst. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Mets 8 and the Marlins 1. Welcome back. Well, we go bottom 6. And now here is Gary Sheffield.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Here's a 1-2.
2-2.
Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. David Peterson, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Carrasco, the right-hander, loosening up as well. 2-2. Popped up. McNeil drifts towards it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now back, the designated hitter, Mike Lowell.
Next to hit, Mike Lowell. The 2-1. They say it went.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one hit to right. Marte racing, makes the catch.
The third baseman,
Munetaka Murakami, the next up for the Marlins. He's already homered here in this one. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Zips it across, inning over. Miami down in order. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Back here in Miami, and now it's going to be Pete Alonso. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Stallings under it. Then there's one down.
The batter, the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
So up next for New York, Brandon Nimmo. One down, base is empty. Nimmo checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Did not go. The 3-1 in for a strike, full count. This one in the air, right field. Sheffield settles under it. Makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And the pitch. And down on strikes he goes. And that'll do it. Mets go down quickly, and it remains an 8-1 game. Left-hander out of the bullpen, David Peterson.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Here's Gurriel.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Right through there for a strike. That one well upstairs, and it's 2-2. That's a little bit low. Next pitch is popped up. And Gurriel is out. And there's one away.
The center fielder, number 2.
And up next for Miami, Jazz Chisholm Jr. The wind of the pitch. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. And that one almost got him. Line drive to short and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Jesus Sanchez. The 2-1. He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. Sets him down looking. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Oscar Brazoban.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
McNeil.
The pitch. And another ball.
Well, these Mets putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They keep finding themselves behind in the count, but it really hasn't mattered in this one. 7 of their hits have come in disadvantaged counts, and I think that helps create a mental advantage for these guys.
On the ground, right side. First out in the top of the 8th.
I say that about the mental edge because on the mound, it's extremely frustrating to not be able to put hitters away, and that's exactly what we've seen here.
Now the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. The pitch. There's a strike.
1-2.
Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Matt Barnes up and throwing. Next pitch misses outside. 2-2. kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
On the ground to third. And that'll do it. Back here at the ballpark, on to the bottom of the 8th, and here's the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Jacob Stallings.
And a 2-1 on the way.
Oh. 3-1.
That one catches the corner for a strike.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. It bangs off the wall. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Luis Arias. 2-1 now. Popped up. Stretches out and hauls it in. Safe at second. Gene Segura, the next up for the Marlins. Up the middle. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Gary Sheffield, the next to hit. Going to count 1-2. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
And now it's even up.
Wow. Good luck catching up to that one.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. The runner from third comes across as they get one back. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
Comes through with the RBI. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
First and second, 2 down. Munetaka Murakami, the next up for the Marlins. 1-1 now. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The 1-2. Squirts away a little bit, but no advance from the runners. And down on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. Through 8 full, it's the Mets 8 and the Marlins 2. We go to the 9th, and stepping in for New York, Keith Hernandez. The MO for him is contact, a guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
Miami's bullpen with some action. A.J. Puck up and loosening in the pen. Right-handed reliever swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's the first out. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Mike Piazza. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their number one job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
The third baseman, David Wright.
2 outs, base is empty. David Wright up now for the Mets. One and 2 now. Good job to fight that one off. Here's a 1-2. And now 2 and 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And the right-hander deals outside. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. So they go quietly there. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the Mets 8 and the Marlins 2. And welcome back. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Yuli Gurriel comes up to hit.
Yuli Gurriel.
Bounced up the middle. McNeil gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
And now for the Marlins, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Next one misses, and the count's even at 2.
2-2.
The wind of the pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. And there's a ball. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets take this one in a blowout.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
8-2 the final here. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious New York Mets, 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Marlins, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game: 3 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
The world made me crazy.